Hey, it's me on a manga here. And over the weekend, I went to the Demon Slayer Mugen Train movie, and I went in there with very low expectations, but I was blown away. I mean, this movie is like in a whole nother level. So I'm going to be basically reviewing Demon Slayer Mugen Train, the movie, without any spoilers or anything. So don't worry about any of that if you haven't seen the movie yet. But yeah, I mean, this movie was like fantastic. I did make a video on Demon Slayer not a long time ago, so maybe like a couple weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago, about it being overrated. And now that I've seen this movie, I definitely see why Demon Slayer is so highly rated. I mean, this movie was amazing. I absolutely loved it. I mean, of course, the first thing I want to talk about is the animation. Animation was out of this world once again. Best animation I've ever seen in any anime or just any like animated film ever. Like, I think it was just so well done. It was so amazing. And if you watch season one, you definitely know how the movie is going to be. And I do recommend watching the first season because the movie pretty much picks up off where the first season ended, which I actually like because I like canon, that it's canon, not that it's just like a spin-off or whatever, because I feel like it's kind of meaningless to watch that. But yeah, there was CGI, and there was a little bit of CGI. Not that it took away out of anything. Honestly, the CGI was actually really well done. Honestly, I still think that the CGI was definitely well made. Definitely, they definitely put in the CGI definitely where it needed to be. They didn't put CGI on like stuff that's pretty easy to animate or anything. So that was really cool to see. And also the main villain of the movie, if you saw the trailer, you know who I'm talking about, the guy on top of the train. He is such a cool villain character. His abilities are also really, really cool. And how Tanjiro and like his crew handles those abilities are like just super, super cool. I really liked how that worked, and I didn't expect to be so, and like I didn't expect this movie to be so emotional. It was just like so like emotional and like just so epic. It was kind of like a roller coaster of emotions. It was just so awesome. And the fight scenes were definitely the peak of the show. I feel like it was really, really well made. Also, the comedy was on point. I had a few laughs here and there, and it was just an enjoyable watch. Also, the new character they introduced, Rengoku, I'm pretty sure that's his name. He's the guy with like the fire hair. He's such a cool character. I really, really like him a lot. And I feel like although he didn't have that much screen time, only being the movie, he just got introduced now, like actually had a proper introduction in the movie. I feel like right away he was just one of my favorite characters of the entire show. He was super chill, and I really liked him a lot. A lot of people can agree with me too. He was such a cool character. And yeah, I think the overall concept was just really cool, how it was all based up on a train, and how everything was going. It was just super cool how it all flowed together. And it also wasn't just Tanjiro that got like a lot of screen time. A lot of he doing most of the fighting. Inosuke, Zenitsu, even Nezuko, and Rengoku also got a lot of like fighting in, and that was really cool to see as well. A lot of diversity in that aspect. I also loved how they used the colors. I'm going back to the animation again, but like the animation is just out of this world. I mean, I loved all the colors they use. I especially love the Tanjiro's like water thing. Water ability. I feel like that just looks so smooth. I really like how like the waves look and everything. It just looks so cool. And like it was just I just love how like the colors just pop and everything. It was just really cool. I also loved how fast paced it was, especially towards the second half. It was just action nonstop. It was so amazing. And not that the first half didn't have a lot of that. It was kind of all building up to that, and it was just so well done. I mean, I just loved how everything flowed. How it kind of built up to this like big fight towards the second half of the show, or the movie. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it was just all so really well done. I mean, there isn't really many flaws I could see with it, other than maybe how like flat the villain was. I did say he was really cool. His abilities were cool, but I think him himself, he was pretty flat. I mean, like all he is evil. There's really nothing else to him. No like outside motivations or anything, or that wasn't really explained that well. Kind of like how in season one, I forgot his name, but episode 19, all that, they kind of explained the backstory of that, and that was really cool. I wish we got some sort of backstory for this character, but it wasn't really there. I mean, it is a movie, so I guess they couldn't really, that would be too much to crunch in all at once, but it was still cool to see, his abilities and everything was really cool. And a lot of people, for like a lot of shows, tend to not really like movies because they feel like the movies rush things, and a lot of people feel like it's just a show would be more better, would be more hype and all that stuff. But I feel like a movie really fits, especially for this arc, because it fits so well with all the pacing and everything, that like the way they all kind of like squeezed it into one movie made the pacing like fast, and that's what I really like I said before. The fast pacing, it kept me interested. There's a lot of times in shows where the pacing is a little bit slow, and like the fight scenes are a bit slow, and I just get like uninterested. But in this one, it keeps you on your toes, and it's just amazing. That's pretty much everything. I didn't want to make this video too long, just a quick short review on Demon Slayer Mugen Train. And I mean, yeah, I would give this movie like maybe like a 9.5 out of 10, even a 10 out of 10. The story was obviously, I mean, it's a movie, so the story can't really be that in depth, but still, I mean, it was just it was incredible. Like it blew through my expectations. I mean, I went in it with low expectations, and I came out really happy. And definitely it was very emotional as well. All of that was so well made and well done. I absolutely loved it. Yeah, I mean, that's Demon Slayer Mugen Train. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Even if you haven't seen Demon Slayer at all, watch the first season and then watch this. It's such a good series. Even though I did say it's overrated, I still stand by that. I still think it's a little bit overrated, but honestly, I mean, I think any show or like any movie or anything like that with as much hype and a big of a fan base as Demon Slayer will always be overrated. I don't think anything will be as good as the hype as what Demon Slayer got. Same with, for example, Attack on Titan season 4, as an example, because it's just so much, like it has to be absolutely perfect for the amount of hype it gets. But still, I mean, honestly, it was amazing. It was my first anime movie I've ever seen, or in the theaters at least, so it was definitely an experience. So yeah, I mean, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next video. Make sure you follow, like, comment, subscribe, to all that stuff. Follow my Instagram, link in the description below, and yeah, see you later.